Let's get Samus. Yeah. Okay, so... Alright, hurry up. Man. So it's getting late, and I want to just have fun. So I'm going to turn on... Fuck! The keep upgrades. Is there anything else I want to change? I don't think so. Mushroom is still on. Okay. So yep, totally cheating. Well, I guess that's not technically a cheat, is it? I'm not cheating at all. It's in the more settings menu. Doesn't matter if I pick some warping. Warp. Boop boop. Okay. So, sorry guys, this isn't like a... Man, it's like when you make games, you don't have time to play games. Seriously, not even your own game, which... Well, if I was working on this game now, I'd be playing it more because I'd want to make sure that the gameplay is like good, but even when I was working on like version 2, after version 2.0, I like didn't really play this game anymore. Because that's when I think... Yeah, we did 2.1 when I was here, so... Yeah, the last version that I actually played a lot was version 2.0. If I had missiles, this would be a lot easier. Can I bounce myself up there? Okay, I don't think there was any way for me to get past that without getting hit. But yeah, the last version of this game that actually, like... Fuck! That actually spent time playing was 2.0, because once we moved... We're in Cleveland now. Once we moved here, I just got really busy because I'm trying to make this other game, and I have a team now. It's like trying to manage everybody and everything. Why? Whoops. Oh, cool. Wow, that's really helpful. Look how helpful that is. Hey, the other thing disappeared. Hey, I could use, like... Ah! I just got hit? Oh, hey, but I still got my wave beam. Cool. See, look, I have a short wave beam. I don't think that was even possible to get in Metroid. Unless there was some way to avoid the long beam. I don't even know. But yeah, if you're making a game, especially if you're managing a team and making a game, and you have a bunch of backers that like want you to finish the game as fast as possible, it's like I don't really have time to do anything besides work on the game. Yeah, not even play my own game. See, actually, since I don't play this game a lot, I don't even know what is, like, good about this game. I mean, I know... Seriously, stop dying! I am considering just putting on Invincible so I can get through this faster. I think... Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm going to be a cheater. Maybe I'll just do it for a little while. I don't know. It's either watch me play with cheats or I just won't play. I never turned this one on. I guess I could turn it on. Let's see. Oh, it's probably really boring to watch, but hey. Actually, now that I'm playing with Invincible, though, I could talk more about like the actual making of the game, since I don't have to worry about dying really. So I guess that's good. But man, it's been so long since I've made it that I don't even know if I could really talk about it. If I could talk about anything, talk about anything. It's really weird when the bad guys bounce. What a weird idea for a cheat. It's cool though. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna... It's gonna be hard. Look at this, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Can you believe that? I put on cheats to save time, and then I got stuck. Seriously. How could this happen? Man. I thought I was doing this to save time. Man. Can't believe that. That is crazy. Okay. Is this the longest level ever made? Because like I still haven't gotten a checkpoint. Hey, I wonder if I could... Can I do that? Nope. I guess I programmed the game so you couldn't do stuff like that. Oh, the game's tired? But yeah. This is a game that I made. So let's see, today is December something, 2013. This game came out April 27th, 2010. And I was working on it for a while before that. More than a year. So, yeah, it's been like more than 4 years since I started working on this game. So, it's pretty weird. Just kind of like look. Oh, I love this move. The one thing I like about my version of Ryu that's better than the original is that, you know, we have an extra button. So I made it so he can still attack in the air, and if you press the special button, he uses his special attack. I think that's cool, because then you don't always have to use it. That was a side track. What was I saying? Man, look at this, it's so slow. I think I was just saying that, man, it's so slow. Okay, that when I started making the game, I was not a game developer at all. Had no experience making games, didn't even know what it was like to make a game. And now, I'm like, I feel like I am a very experienced game developer. Even though I've only made this one game. We've been at Bunny BQ for like a little bit more than a year. And for the entire time we've been here, I've been working on this other game and managing a game development team. So I've learned so much stuff since then. So I totally feel like a game developer now. And it's just weird how things can change like that, because wow, this is some interesting music. Because like when I was working on this game, I had no idea that it was going to be like really popular and that it was going to change my entire life. I was just like, I guess I was just trying something different. Because before then I was a filmmaker, and none of my films had the success that I was... Whoa, did you see that? I just went up into the pipe. Let's see if I can do that again. Yeah. Huh, that's a bug. Oh, but I guess if you wouldn't normally be able to do that. Well, I guess you would if there was an enemy there. See, I was like, didn't have any success with any of my films, so I was just trying this different thing. And I guess it was good that I tried that, because with the success of this game, I was able to, even though I can't make money, damn it, like even though this game is like illegal to make money off of, I was able to use the tension and the traffic I got to be able to get myself a like livable income. And then once you have time, basically, like I didn't have to spend my time at another job. I'm gonna change the map skin because I hate these dark levels. Super Mario 3. Let's do Super Mario 3. And let's go Bill. Robot. What I was kind of saying though is like, once you don't have to spend your time working at some other job, you can spend all of your time like improving your skills, so then you basically become better faster. That's why I never thought it was worth it to get a real job, because unless the job was something that I could totally like warp, right? I'm not going to though. Let's look at the warp zone. I won't be able to get back up. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, Blaine put spikes on top of them so that you know you can't jump on them. Or yeah, oh no, those are like spike tops. Yeah, so even Mario can't jump on them. But yeah, if you have like time, I've always felt like time is the ultimate gift. It's like the most important thing in life is time. So you should do everything possible to maximize how you spend your time. And yeah, I guess that's basically it, how you spend your time. And then another way to do that is to stay healthy. So I always try to do health stuff so that like I can think more clearly, and I should, you know, by being more healthy, have more time in my life to do stuff I want instead of being like bedridden or something when I get older. And it also just makes me more clear-headed right now. But yeah, I don't know why I'm getting deep now. Maybe because it's late. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's like the end of the year, and our first year being my first year, like living this dream, or whatever you want to call it, trying to live this dream of making this game, like making my first real game. And so since it's like the end of the year, it's kind of interesting to look back on things. And since I'm playing this game, I'm also looking back on when Super Mario Crossover first came out and stuff. And when I was working on this game, we had like no money, and we almost got kicked out of our apartment because we couldn't pay the rent. But then like the game came out, and it was worth it. It was worth all the thousands of hours that I spent making it. And it's still worth it. It's still worth it to work on because it keeps bringing us attention and bringing people to our site. I wish people would realize, like, Super Action Squad is kind of like a sequel to this game. So I wish everyone that liked this game would give us money for that game, because that game is going to basically be like an expanded version of this game. And once we have, when Super Action Squad eventually comes out and we can sell it, then we'll finally have money to like hire people and stuff. Yeah, this level's crazy. I think I'm just gonna try this without cheats real quick. Oops. But it's so late. It was pretty easy for me to set up this recording, by the way. When stuff's easy, I do it more. But I don't know if that means I'll do more recordings. Ugh! Just, there's so many things on my mind all the time. I wake up every day with like goals, you know, to... Man, this is really hard. Basically with goals to, you know, get a certain amount of things done on Super Action Squad each day and make sure everyone else is getting things done. It's just like every day is another day to get things done. Man, that was a really long stall. I mean, we'll eventually finish the game, but there's still a lot for us to learn. Cause like a lot of stuff that I just like thought was going to work or something like didn't work the way I thought. So then we have to like, to kind of like redesign stuff and. Man. Whoa. Ooh. What's that? Clock. Ah! Oh no. Man. Yep. Making games is not easy. When I made Super Mario Crossover... Whoa, there's a life. When I made this game, it was easier than I thought it was going to be, because I had no concept of what went into making a game. But then after I made this game, I was like, okay, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. So then making my own game should be pretty easy. Ugh! But then we're using a different platform, Unity, and it's supposedly easier to make a game in a game engine. But we're also like, stakes are a lot higher and trying to put in more features. It's also like the decisions you make. Oh, totally thought I was gonna die there. You have to like live with the You have to live with the decisions you make for like the entire development of the game. So like if you make a bad decision early, or you make a... How am I supposed to get over that? This is fun, and I would keep doing it, but I'm gonna turn Invincible back on because I'm impatient, and World and World 5 for. I guess I'm not going to finish this tonight. See, like playing this game is just another thing on my list of things to get done. That's why I'm trying to get it done so I can move on. But what I was trying to say before is that the decisions you make early are really important because it's basically like how the game engine is programmed kind of determines what you'll be able to do in the game forever. So like you want to know everything that the game is going to be able to do like before you start programming, which is really hard. But like if you decide you want to add another feature later, but you didn't like program the game with that feature in mind, then you're not going to be able to do it. I mean, there could be like a core feature that would require like rewriting, you know, the whole engine for, and that's just not something that's like, you know, realistic. You can't like rewrite the entire engine for one feature. So, but at the same time, I don't want development of the game to take forever. So you also have to do what's easy and what's possible. I keep on forgetting I have Rush Coil. How do I use it? Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's tons of stuff to think about. And another thing that plays into it for me is like if you're gonna be like, I'm trying to make Super Action Squad so that it's expandable, because I have a lot of... What the hell? He just jumped into the pipe. I have a lot of ideas for the game that I'd like to do later, like when we have more time and more money. But we don't have enough, like, man hours to do them now. But I still want to program the game in a way that they're, like, possible. So, like, even though we're not putting a certain feature in now... Man. I want to... What the fuck? I want to, like... you know, have the code, the engine, be able to handle like an additional feature later. So yeah, I've kind of realized like people that make games have to be really smart, because there's so many like game engines like Unity. They make it easier to actually like make a game, but I kind of feel like there's a big difference between just making a game and then making a good game or a great game, because anybody could just use the built-in physics or whatever and get some guy jumping around on the screen. But if you want to make that like control really well and actually be fun and fun to play over and over, I mean, a lot of stuff goes into that. It doesn't just happen. What? I mean, you have to plan for everything. And then I also learned something I didn't really know before, is that the best way to like do game design is to play the game. So you get an idea, and then you're like, that sounds like a fun idea. So then you write some really simple code to test out your idea. And then you play it and you're like, oh, that's not as fun as I thought it would be. Or something. Or maybe you're like, oh, this is awesome. But anyway, you modify the idea and you keep on modifying it until it's like the best. I should have kept the ice. But anyway, that's the concept of iteration, which is it's a phrase I heard a lot when I was looking into game development, and I was always like, what is that? Why is it important? So yeah, iteration is important because it helps you to refine an idea, and you also come up with new ideas by, like, something in your head is a lot different than something that you actually play. I mean, in your head, like, when you run through something in your mind, like, you already have everything figured out. You already have all these preconceived ideas about how it's going to feel, and you can run through it and you're like, oh, this is fun in my head. But then when you play it, it's like something unexpected happens where it feels different than you thought, or it's not as rewarding as you thought, or not balanced, or there's not enough variety.
Exploring Rabbit!